This podcast is brought to you in part by Loot Crate. So we just got out of the highly anticipated sequel to Neighbors, Neighbors 2. Do we even need IMDb? Like, really? It's Seth Rogen, Zac Efron, James Franco,
Dave
Franco,
Selena Gomez,
Selena Gomez.
Chloe something.
Yeah. And then Rose Bryant. I know her.
Is that the wife?
Yeah. And basically it's a sequel. It's a straight up, like, literally they repeat and rehash the events of the first one. There's now a sorority that moves in next door, and instead of a fraternity, and you get to, like, their motivation for, like, why moving in is they want to have this sisterhood and this bond. But it would make more sense, I don't know, maybe you felt the same way, Cadillac, if the whole gimmick of them wanting to stay there is because of, hey, we need to pay the bill, we need to pay the rent, so we have to throw these parties. And they kind of delve into that towards the end when they throw a party they don't really want to. But Zac Efron is originally on the sorority side, plot twist, and then, after they kick him out, moves over to Seth Rogen's side. So
he was quick to do it too.
yeah, like, it was like no thought, but you can see, like, literally he's like a man at this point. He's literally an adult, and he hasn't grown out of his character from Neighbors like 1. But neither of the parents. And I feel like this is a transition, and they shouldn't make another one. And overall, I enjoyed Neighbors 2. Is it better than the first one? What do you have to say, Cadillac?
I liked it slightly better than the first one.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I did not think that Dave Franco's character was gay though.
For real though.
That took me by surprise.
That shit was like.
That took me by surprise.
Yeah.
Like what? I think the movie was slightly better. I mean, it's like really close to on par with the original, but I think it's slightly better. 'Cause I just saw it this week.
For the first time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, maybe I should rewatch the first Neighbors. I don't know. I feel like there were... Honestly, like, Neighbors, when it came out, it was the same summer as 22 Jump Street, so 22 Jump Street was better. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, like, I enjoyed Neighbors. It just never... To me, like, Neighbors wasn't, like, super funny to me. It was just... It was funny, you know, it was... But this is... I just like how it was realistic. Now, the ending we have to talk about, so... It's not the cliche ending where, like, oh, everything works out and the family moves in. Actually, I like how they did it. Like, hey, like, can we just move in and we have a proposition for you, 5 buckets of money, which is $5,000. We'll pay for, like, rent and we'll just rent from you. I'm like, okay, I guess. Did you like that, or just where did you see it going?
It was an ending I did not see coming.
Right?
That's all I have to say about it. It was an ending I did not see coming.
But at the end of the day, they both win, so it's better.
Yeah.
Because at the other movie, they lost. The fraternity lost because they got closed
So both
down.
sides win in this one, yeah. I just like how it was both realistic and I was actually invested in what happens. Anything else you have to say?
Crap, what was it?
I like
What
that
was-
it was about women's rights.
Yeah.
Like everything was like, oh, women's rights.
What kind of parents keeps letting their little girl play with a
Dildo.
dildo? Like what the? They're just bad parents all around.
Dressed it up as a princess.
For real. I was like,
It's a Japanese anime character.
well, and the real estate owner, well, I have to watch that show. I'm just like, oh shit. She doesn't get me.
And then the other guy was like, we fucked.
Once.
We fucked. And she's like, what?
Overall, I give it a 3.
3?
I give it a 3.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
I said it.
I mean, I don't know. Like, comedies to me, like, they're very... It's not even like it's hit and miss. It's just like there are certain comedies that you can buy and invest in time and rewatch them. But for the most part, comedies can only be really watched, like, maybe once, twice, because the jokes hit, unless it's a really great comedy. So, yeah. I mean, like, would I ever buy this? Nah, I don't know. If it was in a 2-pack, I guess, but... Am I gonna, oh my gosh, I need to see Neighbors 2 because it's so hilarious. I'm like, nah,
It's all right.
It's all right. Like honestly, like that's it. So 2.5.
That's it.
It's a 3.
That's it. So So the overall
It's
score.
2.75.
Dang. All right. So we'll round it up to 3. So the overall score for the Guys Night Crew for this evening
It's a 3
is a 3.
out of 4.
Yeah. So be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We also have our upcoming trip to DC, where we'll be having a panel for anybody that will be at AwesomeCon. Please support us.
Or if you have any questions, hit us up on our Twitter site. We'll be happy to answer.
All right. So this has been Jared Avery.
And Calat,
And remember, we do what we do for the sake of the podcast. Until next time.
we're out. It's okay if she does it.